Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, so Alexandra has a question. So you offer the audio version, afterward you charge €4 for the PDF download. Free shipping, ok? Ou seja, é oferecer um livro em que as pessoas pagam só os portos e com a compra disso nós oferecemos o áudio.
Todos os dias o empreendedor tem de efetuar 3 vendas. A venda a si mesmo, a venda à sua equipa e a venda ao cliente. Para que isto aconteça com a maior eficácia possível, precisamos de algo muito forte: marketing. Marketing é a única resposta possível para fazer crescer pequenas empresas que não têm o músculo financeiro para enfrentar os tubarões do mercado. Por isso, a pergunta é: como é que podemos fazer um marketing que seja poderoso e ao mesmo tempo não esvazie os nossos bolsos? O meu nome é Ricardo Teixeira, sou empreendedor há mais de 2 décadas e um apaixonado por marketing. Todas as semanas procurei partilhar estratégias e táticas de marketing que procurem responder a esta pergunta. Bem-vindo ao Kiai Marketing Secrets.
Yeah, I wouldn't do a PDF download. I want them to physically get the book in their hands, right? So actually, I'm not offering the audiobook for free. I'm charging them for the book, but they get the audio for free. Do you see the difference? So it's a subtle difference. They can't get the audiobook for free unless they've paid.
Oh, okay. Sorry. That was my mistake.
Sorry.
That was my mistake. I said that they could maybe offer the audio and the upsell would be.
Oh, hold on. No, but what I do, and I've done a lot, is I've used a lead magnet, a free chapter. So I take a chapter from my book, and that's completely free. But that's a different lead magnet.
Yeah.
But they can't get the whole audiobook for free. They have to pay their, $4.99 shipping and posting. So essentially the book is free, right? It's free because I'm charging them for postage and shipping. But once they've done that, they get the audio version for free.
Yeah. Ok, correção de há bocado. Correção. Eu pensava que ela estava a dizer áudio primeiro. Não. Ou seja, é oferecer o livro. Isso é o que chamamos de free shipping, free shipping, ok? Ou seja, é oferecer um livro em que as pessoas pagam só os portos e com a compra disso nós oferecemos o áudio, ok? Porquê? Porque o livro vai demorar uns dias a chegar a casa, ok? Vai demorar uns dias a chegar a casa. Então, para nós não estarmos à espera, temos que já o áudio e podemos já começar a ouvir. A outra estratégia que às vezes se pode fazer é oferecer um capítulo de graça, ok? Um capítulo de graça. As pessoas leem o capítulo e ficam à vontade de mais. Okay? Esse é um dos objetivos. Já agora, só para responder aqui à Sônia Pinto, há um modelo em que nós tratamos tudo, ou seja, é o que nós chamamos de self-publishing. Okay? Vamos à gráfica, vamos a essas coisas todas. Okay? Portanto, é uma das formas. Okay? Nós estamos a falar que o ideal é ser híbrido. Ok, let's go.
Okay. Well, I think that's like a big chunk of what I teach. So, I'm happy to do questions for as long as people have got them, but I'm also happy to send you some more resources like the one I sent you, because what I try to do in my teaching is keep everything really simple. Like every lesson is like 10, 15 minutes long. That's it. So super short, practical guides, and I'm happy to just send some to you and you can share them with everyone.
That's amazing. Did you go through the Kiai digital framework? Because it looks the same,
We think alike.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so we have the big picture.
Yeah.
Okay? We have the big picture. So now it's like, okay, how do I get from the idea to the book?
So how do you get from the idea to the book? Explain to me what you mean by that. So you would
okay. So I know that the video will show that direction, right?
Yep.
We'll map the idea, but I just want to give like a small teaser so they can see the video also.
Oh, okay. Right. So how you get from the idea to the thing in your head to having it all mapped out. I'm going to show you. Hold up.
Já agora, vocês vão ter acesso a este vídeo, que é o vídeo que ela já enviou. Ela já me enviou o vídeo. Eu já reencaminhei para a nossa videomaker. Eles vão preparar e depois vão colocar dentro do portal, ok? Vocês vão ter acesso a este vídeo, juntamente com esta masterclass que estamos aqui a fazer, de forma a que vocês possam ter o acesso completo, ok?
All right. This is a very expensive piece of kit. And you have to purchase the course through me or you won't be able to do it. It's called Post-it notes. Literally what I do.
That
is
is expensive. That's expensive.
Exactly. And very unique to me. I take everything, and what I do is the reason I bought different colors is I use each different color for a chapter. So I map the whole thing out, and in the video I'll show you how to do that. I literally each color represents a different chapter, and then I put little thumbs up when I feel like I've got it right. And if I'm not sure about stuff, I use a different one, like in between things. And then I use the square ones to write notes on, and I stick them on my wall. The reason I do it this way and not in writing is because oftentimes when you are, the first exercise I do is I call spit it out. It sounds really mad, but you want to take you want to take something like this, a great big piece of paper, yeah? And you literally just write on it. You just write all the ideas you've got in your head in no order. You just spit everything out. Like you literally just want to just get it out of your head, right? Then you start putting them into some kind of order. So that's when you start putting each idea onto a Post-it note. With Post-it notes, you can move ideas around, right? So it doesn't have to stay stuck in that structure. Yeah. You can move it around instead of thinking, okay, well, it has to go in that line because I've written it that way. You look at it and you think, oh, actually, no, that would be better over there in that chapter. It just makes it so simple. You rip things off, you move this around, you move that around, you move that around, and that's it, done.
That's amazing.
It's not that complicated. And then you break it down. And the other thing is people think they need to write War and Peace. Most good books today are between 25,000 and 40,000 words. And that's about, you can speak about 30,000 words in 3 hours. I mean, you and I could probably speak about 30,000 words in about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So you can use all kinds of great software like Otter and Dragon Dictation. You can talk your ideas out, have someone else edit them. But I would always start, every book I ever do, I start with these.
Cool. So I'm curious on one thing, because there are like different schools of thought. Are you, well, what happened? Okay. Are you, do you like small chapters or long chapters?
I like small chapters.
Yeah. Because it gives a sense of progression, right?
Yeah, absolutely that. And I want people to be able to dip in and dip out.
Yeah. What do you mean by dip in, dip out? It's like
I don't want them to feel like they have to read the entire book in one go. I want them to be able to get something and go in, and then that'll make them come back and want to do the next one.
Got it.
So I call all of my books inhalable content. So you want to get on in Portugal, and by the time you've got off in London, you've finished the book. That should be your aim for everybody.
Cool. I like that. It's not like, did you read or try to read The Money Game?
No.
It's
too long.
I couldn't finish.
Yeah.
I couldn't finish. It was
I
like,
didn't start.
It was too hard for me. Okay. How many words? Entre 25,000 a 40,000. Entre 25,000 a 40,000.
Yeah, 25K to 40K. 40, yeah, exactly. I'm trying to think of a book like, this is a classic Napoleon Hill. Mm-hmm. That's about, I would say that is about 45,000 words. It might be 40.
And so when you say 90 days, how long of those 90 days, and I think this is a tricky question because of the process, but how long do you think during those 90 days is like full days of writing?
None. I think it's very difficult to do a full day of writing for most people. Yeah. So it does depend on what you're going to write about. So if you're writing any book that requires a bit of creativity, you can't spend a whole day doing that. Unless you have some, you know, for those creatives in the room, there have been days when you just get in flow. You know what it's like, right? You're in flow and you just don't stop. But on the whole, I just block out periods of time and I just say to myself, you know, it's a Tim Ferriss quote. I'm just going to write 2,000 crappy words every single day. 2,000 words a day, every single day. And then I can edit it afterwards, right? And if out of those 2,000 crappy words at the end of it, I get 1,000 brilliant words, fantastic.
Yeah.
That's the way to break it down. Is you're not aiming for perfection. You've got to think that today what people want is they want a book that feels like a conversation. They don't want a book that feels like you're talking at them. They want a book that makes them feel like they're having a conversation with you.
I think that's a very, very good point. Let me translate that because I think that's powerful. Pessoal, isto é ponto super importante, vocês não querem um livro a falar para, mas a falar com. Percebem a diferença do para ou do com? Okay? Eu até vou meter aqui em Gallery View para vos ver.
I can come in gallery view.
No. I'm just putting mine in gallery view because I want to see their, body language. Ok, pessoal, vocês estão a entender essa forma, ok? Porque é completamente diferente para ou com, ok? Para is to, com é with, ok? Yeah, some translation. Yeah, cool. Okay.
Somebody asked how many pages. Is about 200 pages.
200 pages.
Yeah.
Okay, 200 páginas. Okay. Unless you are Olivier Roland, then you write like 600.
He's French.
and you take 4 years.
Just do it in 90 days. It's much easier. You make more money.
Yeah.
Plus, you lose the will to live. When you start writing a book, you want to get it finished, right? It's like, you want to actually get it physically. You want it in your hands. You want to feel it. You want to.
That is a really, really good point because most of the people say that writing a book is the hardest thing they ever done. I would say most because they don't know you, and so most of the people say that.
Yeah, I don't find it difficult because once I have a structure, look, this is what happens, right? I have a title on here, and this title is for the chapter, and then under that, I then use a different color, and then it's the same thing every chapter, 6 points. So one title, 6 points, one title, 6 points, one title, 6 points. So then all I need to do is every day, I don't take the whole book, I take one chapter title, all right? And I might have 20 titles, 20 chapter titles in my book, but each day I'm just taking one. And so on that day, I take this title and these 3 bullet points. So I take each bullet point and I write about that. And then I take the next bullet point and I write about that. It's like that saying, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. That's how you write a book. When you try to write a book all in one go, it doesn't work. You break it down, break it down, break it down. So I just break it down. Here's all my chapters. Here's all my bullet points in each chapter. Take a chapter, take all the bullet points and work my way through it. And here's the other beauty of doing it on Post-it notes. If I get to, you don't have to do it in a linear fashion. If I get to chapter 3 and I'm just not feeling chapter 3, instead of getting stuck because I can't get past chapter 3, I just say, oh, fuck it, I'm going to go to chapter 10. And I go to chapter 10 because that's making me feel a bit more excited today. And I'm feeling that one today, so I'm going to write that one today. And I can come back to chapter 3 later. It's all about structure.
Yeah. So I will translate before asking this question, but I have to write before I forget it. Ok, pessoal, bom, isto é delicioso, não é? Isto é delicioso. Bom, uma das coisas que é importante vocês terem estrutura, por isso é que a tática dos post-its, e que vocês vão ver no vídeo de uma forma mais detalhada, ok? A tática dos post-its, vocês têm os capítulos, e dentro de capítulos têm bullet points, ok? E vocês têm ali tópicos. E a ideia de escrever é escrever por capítulo, e dentro do capítulo, ok, vou dar cabo destes bullet points e começo a escrever. E quando escreve um livro não tem que necessariamente começar do início até ao fim. Não, vocês podem andar a saltar para a frente e para trás, dependendo do vosso, como é que vocês se sentem no próprio dia, ok? E esse é o passo chave, ok? Passo-chave. Okay, so I have a question for you, which is, imagine that you have a course, like Jeff has the PLF, and he wrote Launch, okay, which basically it's probably his course on paper.
Yep.
Okay, I could say that. Do you think it's a good idea also to write a book, doing a transition from a course to a book?
Potentially, yeah, because it's a different marketplace. You've got to remember, just because somebody buys a book on your topic doesn't mean they won't buy the course. In fact, I think it means that they're going to buy the course more, because what they want is your interaction. So remember, they're not paying for the information. Yeah, that's not what they're paying for. So they're paying for your insights. So they read your insights in a book, but they learn your insights on a course. Different.
Yeah, totally. Ok, a pergunta foi, imagina que vocês têm um produto de informação, okay, e já pronto, ok, e é um produto de assinatura vossa, etc. E que vocês, de certa maneira, podiam transitar isso para um livro, criar um livro, e depois isso serve também de incrementar também a venda do vosso produto de informação, porque as pessoas querem mais, as pessoas querem realmente mais, querem saber o vosso insight, ok? Very good. Okay.
I saw one question come up, and I'm not sure if it was in English, and I just understood one word, but I think it said, am I just talking about technical books? What was that whole question? And then I can answer it properly.
Ok. Quem é que foi? António Almeida. Estás a referir? António Almeida. Se puderes, podes pôr em português. Diz-me sempre em português se achas que isto é só... Se estás a referir que é só para livros técnicos, ou se é para qualquer livro. Okay?
So Ricardo, I don't really teach people how to write fiction books. It's definitely non-fiction, right?
Exactly.
But the principles would apply if you're writing a fiction book or a children's book or a cookbook. But I would consider a cookbook non-fiction. Ok.
Portanto, a ideia aqui é, se for um livro de ficção, há alguma estrutura, a estrutura de escrita até pode ser semelhante, okay? Pode ser semelhante, mas mais uma vez depende do vosso objetivo, okay? Depende do vosso objetivo.
So, I mean, that's non-fiction. Brené Brown is non-fiction. Meant for More is non-fiction. Technical, to me, would be, I don't know, like how to learn to start coding. But I teach non-fiction.
Yeah. Okay.
Does that help? I hope that answered it.
Yeah. So you got that question about art.
Oh no, I didn't. What was that?
Okay,
one?
so someone is asking, like, what about hard books, not hard, not with the age.
Art, as in painting, drawing.
Yeah, painting, yeah.
Same thing. That's non-fiction, 100%. If you're going to teach someone how to do something through an art book, 100%. Same thing.
Okay.
Art books, yep, definitely.
Exatamente a mesma coisa, mesmo em relação a livros de arte. A Susana tem os livros eróticos dela, sem dúvida.
40,000 words is about 200 pages.
Yeah. 200 páginas, pessoal, 200 páginas. Okay. There's an interesting question, which is there any area, field, where there is a big probability of success? Because sometimes people are watching the area or the field that they want to get into. What would you say?
I would say that I don't buy into that. That's not, I don't. If you're trying to find a gap in the market purely because it's a gap in the market, you're going to get bored of it, and therefore you will never make the most of it. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Don't worry about, just go and slay your lane. Compete with yourself and collaborate with others. Don't go worrying about, oh, quick, that's a little market I can go and jump on. I mean, sometimes in business, there are opportunities that you can jump on. But I think as your business as a whole, I wouldn't base it on that.
Yeah.
So right now I can tell you, because one of my friends is actually, she's a hybrid publisher. So she's doing my book right now. Journaling is massive. She's getting huge orders on journaling right now. Ironically, memoirs, books about, older generations, like 70s, are starting to write their memoirs to give to their family. Anything to do with children.
My God, 70s? That's my age. It's
not your age, you fool.
Yeah, I was born in 72.
No, 70. You're not
70. I thought the people that were born in 70.
No, 70,
sorry,
right?
Sorry.
So the coronavirus has made people think, so what's selling right now? Journaling, memoirs, anything to do with educating children, because the whole entire world is going crazy.
Yeah.
We're all Googling boarding schools when we would never think about it before.
Yeah. I'm just a side note, I was beating Luis Carlos Flores from our Máximo because he was not launching. I was like, come on, dude. This is the right timing.
Right. It's a challenge. So those things are working really well for books. Yeah.
Ok, guys. Bom, estamos aqui quase já a fazer 1h30. Okay, so one last question and then we close. Okay, so there is a question. It's in English. I'm a self-publisher. My books are about traveling in Portugal. I have the books in Amazon, but the sales are small. How high? What should I have to do to increase the sales in Amazon?
You shouldn't worry about your sales on Amazon. You should worry about how are you using that book for your business. That's what you should worry about. How are you driving people to it so that you're capturing their leads? What's your nurture? All the stuff I'm sure, Ricardo, you teach them, right?
Yeah.
So that should just be the lead magnet. Your book should be the thing that sets you apart, the thing that says you're serious, you're an expert. They should listen to you. They should buy your course, join your membership, sign up to your coaching program. The book is the green light. Actually, you know what a book does a lot of the time? And you can definitely translate this. The book validates you. So when a customer who doesn't know you comes across you, the book is validation that they should continue with the purchase.
That is so true. That is so true.
I saved the best for the last minute.
2 days ago, 2 days ago, there was a question in LinkedIn of someone saying, "Hey, what price should I put like 200 euros for a price to manage social networks of companies?" And I wrote and I said, "Listen, if that's the wrong angle. You should see what kind of value and results you provide. Then you think about the pricing."
Yeah.
So it's about results, not pricing that way. And she was going like, "No, we have the cost." I was like always hammering about results. And so suddenly she was a little bit upset with me. And she says, "No, the big marketeers in Portugal that wrote books, well, so you have that wrote books. So it's in the people's head.
Definitely. So it validates a potential buyer's decision to purchase from you.
Yeah. Ok, pessoal, a questão é o livro valida, mas para responder aqui ao Sérgio, Sérgio, o ângulo na nossa perspectiva está errado. Ou seja, em vez de pensares só na questão da venda do livro, tens de pensar na venda do livro na Amazon. Primeiro tens de pensar esse ponto de vista de estratégia global, porque vender livros e ganhar dinheiro de venda livros, das duas uma, ou somos um J.K. Rowling em que vendemos muito livro e ganhamos muito dinheiro com isso, ou então não se ganha dinheiro propriamente dito com a venda do livro, ok? Ganha-se no funil que falámos aqui, ok? Neste funil, e quando as pessoas entram para a nossa lista, aí nós ganhamos dinheiro, ou seja, o livro, independentemente de se vender algumas coisas, acontece que é muito difícil alguém ficar muito rico pela venda de livros. Okay, so that was amazing, Shaa, amazing.
Pleasure.
I said that, and I think you probably validate. Unless we are like J.K. Rowling that earns a lot of money with the books, but she earns more about the contracts with the movies and franchising and all that stuff.
100%. It's all the merchandise off of it that she makes the real money.
Yeah. So cool. Woo. Awesome. So, Shaa, thank you again. Thank you for your energy, your knowledge.
Pleasure.
Pessoal, escrevam aí no chat. Quero agradecer aqui ao pessoal, né? Agradecer aqui à Shaa. Ok. E
You're welcome.
escrevam uma palavra que vocês definem a Shaa nesta masterclass. Uma palavra. E depois vamos despedir-nos da Shaa. So, I asked to write one word about this. Just as a gift.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Next time we need to have music, Ricardo. I need to teach you the Zoom music skills.
Well, we use music. See, we use music. I'm always, you know, I always have here music. So let me, okay. Wait.
Is he always this slow?
No, it's never slow. It's always like. So we know that we come to the party.
Thank you, my love. It's been great being here with you and hanging out with you guys.
Thank you, Shaa. Thank you.
Oh no.